Last week I left you on my way out from Steep Point. After I made it safely back to Nanga Bay Resort Caravan Park, it was well and truly dark and well past tea time. So we left it until the next morning to hook up and keep travelling further into the Shark Bay World Heritage Area.
Thank you for coming back to join us this week as we roll into Denham for a deep sea fishing adventure and take in the views of Eagle Bluff one more time before we say goodbye to the region.
And from there we make our way south to check into our third station stay for a taste of farm life before heading into Kalbarri National Park, which might feel wild underfoot, but every road in is sealed and two-wheel drive friendly, making an adventure everyone can access. We explore the big three, Nature's Window, Skywalk and Z-Bend, and take in some of WA's most iconic landscapes.
If you're keen to see it with us, then hit subscribe and let's get into it. Where you at, boy?
We can't resist checking out the local pub wherever we land, so this time we wandered down to the waterfront Shark Bay Hotel. It didn't take long to see why it's got a reputation for that classic pub style atmosphere. Cold drinks, salty breeze and the kind of laid back crowd that makes you feel like you've been coming here for years, but more about that later. Here we go, steak to tire day before yesterday, so I'm going to have my first attempt at fixing one. It's a pretty big gash, but there we go. It's only a temporary, just use as a spare until I can get to another one. Unlike when I fixed my windscreen, this is the first time I've ever done it. So, see if I can do it. I can meant to pull it through like halfway or something. Like that. Like that. And push it in 2/3 of the way and then pull out. Might put another one in, it's a fair gash. Another one. Oh. Going beside it. I'll just leave that like that. See how it goes. I don't know how long you're meant to leave it. I might just put a little bit of air back in it. See how it comes up. See if it's still leaking. £22. Looks like it's sealed up. Just cut it off flush. Brand new. Beautiful.
We rolled into Shark Bay Caravan Park in Denham and we scored an end of season deal for $29 a night. The whole place had that quiet, laid back vibe you only get when the crowds thin out. It was central, pet friendly and had everything we needed. Plus we made the most of the pool in the hot afternoons.
Who said you cannot domesticate a bikie? Look at him go. Gus, are you helping Dad clean the floor?
Don't get him involved, he'll come up to you trying to chew my arm off. Where's the scooper, duper?
Over here.
Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? Hmm? Who's your puppy? Who's your puppy? Who's your puppy boy? Who's your puppy dog? Who's your puppy dog? Look out, come on, off. Oh.
Tonight's same but different is carbonara. This one is with bacon. This one's with champignons and the better chingy.
I was keen as mustard to get out on a fishing mission while we were in the area, and landing at the end of the season actually worked in our favour. I scored a seat on the very last Mac Attack fishing charter for the year. As always, rules are rules, no phones, no cameras, so all I can share is Jode's version of how the day went down.
Today's lunchtime panini toasty.
After lunch, I took the dogs for a walk along Denham Town Beach. It was such a cruisy 1.5 kilometre stretch right in front of the town. We also loved hanging around the town jetty and boat ramp, watching the boats and charters roll in and out, waiting for our main man to come back from his fishing adventure.
The charter is run by an experienced husband and wife duo who know these waters inside out. Our day started at the Denham Town Jetty at 8 AM, and by the time the boat rolled back in at 3 PM, it was a full day adventure. And the $300 ticket covered snacks, drinks, and the best part, you get to keep your catch within the WA fisheries rules. Between spotting dugongs, dolphins, turtles, and even whales, the trip out to the fishing grounds felt like a wildlife tour on its own. But once we got into it, the focus turned to chasing pink snapper, mulloway, and got onto the odd shark. Back on shore, another duo was waiting on the foreshore, offering $5 to fillet fish, and they carved through everyone's haul like absolute pros. And how good is fresh fish straight out of the water?
What are you doing, Saga?
Right there, pick.
What am I picking?
You're picking a couple of dogs. You're picking a dog.
Baby beets. We got them in the caravan.
After Jace's long day at sea, we wandered back to the Shark Bay Hotel. The drinks were budget friendly and going down a treat, and the meals, well, TripAdvisor's 328 reviews raving about great meals at reasonable prices weren't lying. At this time, it was Saturday night after one of the town's biggest annual events, and the place was absolutely buzzing. The bar was packed with locals and travellers, all kicking up their heels. The banter was flowing, and the noise level hit that perfect sweet spot where it feels like the whole pub is alive.
They have so much advertising here for STDs. It's crazy. Western Australia must be like out of control.
We got a nice little surprise as we were leaving. A mother and her baby emus casually wandering down the main street like they own the place. It's one of those moments that sums up the town perfectly. Wild, quirky, and full of surprises.
We had to pop back into Eagle Bluff for a proper look. If you've seen episode 24, Craziest Mission yet, you'll know that our last visit was cut short thanks to a distress call from a bog traveller. So this time, nothing was getting between us and those views.
You make me blind. Why do you have to be so beautiful all the time? I know I can't be with you. It's killing me to see you with some.
Standing on the high cliff overlooking Denham Sound is one of those Shark Bay moments that hits you right in the chest. The boardwalk winds along the ridge with sweeping views of turquoise water, massive seagrass meadows, and the distant, useless loop salt pile glinting in the sun. It's the kind of place where you slow down without even realising it.
All of the things that I wish I could tell you. Every time when you pass me by, I fall in love There's something about you, I wish you were mine. And if I only could be there to hold you, it feels like I stop breathing when you're around. I'm in love.
Yeah, that's a shark down there, look. That?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shark. Little one.
The little lizard, look. Look, 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 it's right in front of you.
Oh, up there.
Put my arms around you just to be close to you.
Oh, there he goes. He's off. Thanks for chasing him.
Oop, 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 oop. Those side runners are over the top, mate.
Yeah, he's going to run the whole distance of it.
Stomp him away.
I'll pick him up and throw him on you. Eagle Bluff is famous for its wildlife, and you can see why. Osprey and sea eagles cruising the thermals, dugongs feeding below, and on a lucky day, sharks, rays and dolphins weaving through the shallows. We didn't score any big wildlife sightings this time, but the scenery alone is worth a stop.
We've stopped over at the Billabong Roadhouse, which is halfway between Caravan and Geraldton. Some funky music going on the speakers here out on the forecourt. And someone's filling up, as we do. We're Y62 owners, but this is only $1.84. Someone's got their brakes up too hard in that urban caravan.
Oh no. Now, where are we? Murchison House Station. Right, which is what we work out at about 35 k's from Nature's Window.
And
About 5-10 k's out of Kalbarri. So, yeah, this is our little river camp along here. Got a fire pit. And that's us all set up. And we're just going to use this as a home base. It's $40 a night. No power or water, but they have a communal fire up there overnight. Showers, toilets. Yeah, so, and obviously with the dogs we can't stay in national parks. How much was the other places we looked at staying?
It started at cheapest in town 45, and they go up to 75 a night. And, it's just changed to off-peak prices as well.
Yeah, so.
And this is a $40 flat rate all year round, from my understanding.
Yeah, I mean, it's the most we've ever paid for something without power and water. We don't like paying too much for campsites, but in this instance, it's just really central, close to everything, and like there's, you know, free camps up the road. They're 75 k's or something up the road, which means you know, travelling backwards and forwards, say 2 days in a row or something like that. There's 300 k's, nearly a tank of fuel, $150. It's costing us $80 to stay. So sometimes it's actually worth paying a bit to get into the thick of it instead of having to drive in and out all the time from a free camp. And this is our little bit of river out the back. Apparently there's fish in here. I don't know what. What is it? Murchison River. So it's hint of salt. It's fresh water, but it's tiniest hint of salt. They reckon there's a really good fishing hole about 1 K up the river, which I'm going to have a bit of a flick around here soon with me plastics and see if I can pick something up. If not, I'll go for a walk up to where she reckons there's a fishing hole. We got the end site. There's what, 25 sites along here, and we're meant to be in 15 but 14, but someone's still in it, so she just said pick an empty site, so we picked one right up this end so that we're away from everyone with the dogs, so they don't carry on and annoy everyone, and closer to the gate to get to the fishing hole.
And also too, during peak season, you're able to choose four-wheel drive sites that are on other parts of the property. They just don't have them open now that it's end of season. It's just the around the homestead that you can come in and stay.
So yeah, it's a good little spot. There's a few little walking tracks around the place. The host was saying, I can't remember her name now. Do you remember her name?
Her name is Michelle.
Michelle, right. So yeah, there's a few walking tracks apparently around the place. There's a camp kitchen up near the homestead. They light the fire every night, big communal fire, but normally you can have individual fires out the back of your camp along the river. But yeah, now that it's classed as summer, they just have the big communal one up at the homestead. Over the next couple of days while we're here, we'll in between going out to Kalbarri and looking at all the other stuff, we'll give you a bit of a look around the camp. But we've got here reasonably late today, so yeah, we haven't really got time to muck around too much. We're going to get some tea soon, and we're just going to settle down and have a quiet night. And yeah, tomorrow we'll head off somewhere and have a look around. Look how rugged up she is. The difference in what did we drive today? 400 k's, 380 k's, and we've gone from 34 degrees to like 24. But yeah, it's a bit chillier here. Got the boss driving today for a change. Give me a rest. We're heading into Kalbarri National Park. So yeah, we're only about our station stay is only about 5 k's from the turn off into Kalbarri, and yeah, once you turn off the actual main road, you go through the little entrance way down on the road. Can't bring caravans or campers in here, but there's a little caravan park that I just showed you back there on the left, where you can drop your caravans or campers off to come in. And you need Parks Pass, yeah?
West Australian Parks Pass.
We've got a West Australian Parks Pass, or you can just pay for probably a day pass or something, can you?
For $17.
Pay for a day pass, $17, or if you got the WA annual All Parks Pass, that'll get you in also. So without having to pay the $17, obviously. So yeah, from the entranceway when you come off the main road, it's about 20-25 k's in. So yeah, we'll have a look when we get in there.
And no puppy dogs.
No dogs, National Park. So ours are back at the van watching ABC Kids on TV, having a nice relaxing day, lazing around.
After their two big morning walks.
Yeah, they had their 6 o'clock morning walk this morning with Jodie, as they do every day. And then they got an extra walk in just before we left, so they won't move they won't move for the rest of the day. They'll be buggered. Last night we sat around the fire with the hosts and other campers
and the station owner.
yeah, it was bloody good. They light the fire every night at 5 o'clock. And yeah, sit around and have a couple of beers around the fire and a bit of a yak. And yeah, good cool people down there. And the incoming new camp host for the next 6 months, was it, or something? He's doing
3, I thought.
3 months.
Yeah.
Was someone we've bumped into a couple of times along the way in Denham and at Boormore Station. They were there as well. So yeah, we caught up with them and had a bit of a chat. Yeah, all in all, it was a pretty good night actually around the fire. We actually went down there just to check the fire out and check out the camp kitchen, because we're going to cook tea down at the camp kitchen for something different, but we never quite got there. We got as far as the fire and that was it. And then I had to head home and cooked up some of my snapper caught out at Nanga Bay. Bloody beautiful, I couldn't eat it all. One of the fillets was just way too big. I had about half of it. So I still got a half a homemade beer batter snapper sitting in the fridge for a snack later. Seen old mate here running across the road. There he goes. Whee, he's out of there. Look at this moron. Someone just leaves a couple of batteries on the side of the road. Unbelievable. I don't know if he's going to show up on the camera. He's pretty good camouflage.
You didn't like it?
No,
like
took
it?
off as soon as I got near him. He's out of there.
So today we are here and we're doing Nature's Window.
Our first pick inside Kalbarri National Park had to be Nature's Window, the famous Class 3 1 kilometre return walk that leads you down to one of Western Australia's most iconic rock formations. The trail itself is short and manageable, but it still gives you that little hit of adventures as you weave your way over the sandstone to reach the natural window carved out by time and weather.
Standing there in the frame is something else. The rock perfectly outlines the gorge below, creating one of those iconic photo moments. But it's not just the view. The whole scene changes with the light. From sunrise to sunset, The sandstone shifts through warm reds, golds and deep shadows, giving nature's window a completely different backdrop every time you look at it.
Our second stop took us to the Kalbarri Skywalk, and honestly, that's exactly what it feels like. You step out onto those two massive counter-levered platforms that float 100 metres above the gorge, and for a moment you're literally walking on air with nothing but open space beneath your feet. Around the structure is a beautiful collection of Indigenous interpretive artwork created by local artists and inspired by the stories, animals and landscape of the Nanga people. It gives the whole site a deeper sense of place, not just a lookout, but a connection to country.
Long way down. Oh, look at what hats down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hats. 9, 10 hats. Look off that edge, there's about 10 hats all down there in the valley that have flown off people's heads. Look, there's some more out there.
Oh yes. So
People's hats. Oh, let's get some lunch.
Yeah.
In a yummy restaurant.
I did a lot better than I thought I was going to.
Yeah, you come all the way out. Amazing, you didn't look off the end though.
No, no, it's asking a bit much. Time.
Here I am on the run now, been there for way too long. I'm off to chase the sun now, for you know I'll be gone. You were the better actor, but then you looked away. I headed for the back door, no longer part of me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely worth coming to have a look, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. One of the first creatures to come out of the ocean and walk on land 420 million years ago.
Our final hike for the day was the Class 3 1.2 kilometre return walk to the Z Bend Lookout, and it's easy to see why so many people call this the most breathtaking view in the entire park. The gorge drops 150 metres straight down, revealing a dramatic clash of colours, the deep reds of the sandstone against the bright green river gums lining the Murchison River.
From the lookout, the river winds through the landscape like a ribbon, and if you look closely you can even spot fossilised ancient sea scorpion imprints frozen in time from over 200 million years ago. It's one of those places where every direction feels like a postcard and you can't help but stop and take a dozen photos.
I'm safe here in my nest. The last thing that you hear of me, and I learn from the best. I hear the lonely shadows call out my name tonight. You try to aim your arrow, and so I left without a fight. Without a fight.
Tonight's same but different is curried snacks. These ones are vegetarian. These ones are pork. And that is going to be our mashed tatty. Woo!
I think it's very deep here. There's a big sandbar on the other side there. We can see all that weed. We'll go further up, try and find some deeper water. A few little fish jumping here and there. Apparently they get bream and mulloway in here. Don't know what else they get, but yeah, like I said, I wouldn't have minded another couple of days here to have a decent fish, but yeah, by the time we've had a look around and done everything we wanted to do, I haven't had any time to have a fish, so I'm just gonna have a few casts for half an hour and then we're hitting the road. Check this out. Walk along sandy four-wheel drive track and it comes out to all this rock right there, all rocky cliff edges. Almost like a gorgy sort of area. Yeah, I guess there's not too many station stays or farm stays you get that have got this kind of setup. Look at all this along here. Hey, this is awesome. Yeah, they also run four-wheel motorbike tours as well from the station, which all the track I've been walking in on is all four-wheel drive tracks that they use for the ATV tours. Some pretty gnarly tracks too. Be good fun. And they do have four-wheel drive type campsites for roof toppers and tents and swags and stuff like that. You can't get a caravan in, but if you go back up around the back of the property, it comes down on the other side of the river. You can see a bit of a clearing over there where there's one spot. That'd be a beautiful spot there. But yeah, they have another 50 odd sites over the other side apparently, which are all four-wheel drive access. I think they've got a lot of them shut at the moment because they've had a bit of rain. So we're heading off today, moving day, after 2 nights. Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to have a scrub-a-dub-dub, make myself all beautiful.
Yeah. We'll have a quick shower and then we'll have a quick look around and see what's here. Here's the old shearing sheds where they had a wedding the other day. The old wool press over there and shearing stands. It's the fire pit area. Come down, they light the fire at 5 o'clock every night. Sit around and have a few beers, have a chat. The owner comes down here and the camp hosts come down. A couple of Barbies there. What is this? Accommodation rooms, toilets, you've got female, male showers, toilets. Yeah, good flushing toilets, pretty clean, and that's a good setup. Showers. The station runs goats mainly, which they muster every year and flog them off to the market for goat meat, and wheat, farm cropping wheat. Yeah, and their stations day obviously, I think it does a few different things, but mainly wheat and goats on the station. But yeah, it's a very nice quiet spot. The river in the background. Yeah, it's a good spot just to have a couple of days rest and use as a bit of a base camp to have a look around out at the gorges and the Skywalk and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's been good here. I wouldn't mind another couple of days here, to be honest. It's bloody good, nice and peaceful, quiet, beautiful. That wraps up this leg of the journey, but we're not slowing down yet. We're rolling further down the coastline and sneak into a low-cost beach camp before chasing some new experiences and a bit of mischief and mayhem along the way. With a pub stay, fishing challenge and a big resupply in Geraldton, we also check into a low-cost caravan park just outside of town.
Who lands the first fish? You'll have to stick around and find out. Hit subscribe and we'll see you next week for the next chapter of the Great Escapes Adventures in Western Australia.